And so Keem needed a new struggle. And I'll just be honest, I know Keem pretty well. He gets mad at me. He gets mad at Amber. He gets mad at all of his struggle puppies. But he likes to have the challenge. He likes fixing people.
That's
so
another
Amber,
one.
Thank you, by the way. So Amber is a goddamn show, but that's by design. He wouldn't have had it any other way. If you could bring a Lolcow in here that's not a Copper Cab, not a Boogie, not an Amberlynn Reed, that's not going to come in here and just shit all over the place, then what's he doing here? Then what's he doing here? You need people that shit all over the place so he has someone to fix.
That's true.
That's a good point. I think that's
They need
fair.
a good villain. And she's a lot of villain. You know, she's huge.
I don't know if Amberlynn
Can't
Reed...
fix me. Can't fix me.
I feel so incredibly gaslit by the last couple episodes of Lolcow Bus. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm sure we all do. Fupa Cheese is utterly useless. I don't know why she's on the show. Tech Protect seems exactly like Amber, and Amber is, well, Amber. I feel like any goodwill the show had was completely destroyed this week between the fighting between Amber and Tech, because it just got so vicious, and for them to both completely just roll on their bellies at the end of it is quite frankly bullshit. We watched two people say utterly vile shit to each other just for it to all end with the, I'm sorry, we're definitely gonna do it again, but we love each other now. Please, spare me. If I'm trying to think like Keemstar, I'm imagining that he thinks that Tech Protect and Amber together are gonna be a frenemies type situation. I mean, they do most definitely have Temu, Trisha Paytas, and Ethan Klein vibes. But I'm not here to talk about any of that today. No, today we're here to talk about Amberlynn and the fact that she's still being a massive bully on the LCU Discord server. Lolcow Glass fans seem to be what Amberlynn and her Ambabies are focusing on terrorizing right now in the Discord. So, on Saturday night's episode of Lolcow, oh, there's so many Lolcow shows. Lolcow Live, Zay Zooted and Jersey came up there to explain the whole situation. Because the bald guy at the bottom of the screen, Steak, he is community manager of the Discord. So he's the person, one of the people that if you want something done in the Discord, you go to him over. So that's where we're going to start. So let's get into it.
Zay Zooted and Jersey, welcome to Lolcow Live. There's things, obviously, that we need to talk about with this Amberlynn Reed shit, because I've been shown quite a few screenshots now, and it's getting a little concerning. Can somebody ping Amberlynn Reed to see if she's available? Because she should, if she's available, her ass needs to be up here, because this is not a good look.
For real.
I hate that we have to do it on your birthday, Keem, but yo, you hired her, and now it's her bullshit all the fucking time. That's just part of it now.
I'm not gonna lie, covering all these shows has been kind of exhausting. I'm having fun. You guys seem to be enjoying it. I'm always happy to provide content, but it's just so funny when I'm watching like all these different Lolcow shows now, how much the Amberlynn fatigue is getting so real with a lot of them. And of course she's not going to show up. You think she's going to show up on a panel where it's going to be 5 against her? Absolutely not. She only likes those numbers if they work in her favor.
But Zay, do you want to break down some of like what the fuck's going on to the audience?
Yeah.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, so to give a little bit of a taste for you guys who don't know, so Glass and Bus have kind of been like at each other's throats since the beginning. Okay, so Amber has decided to take it upon herself to start treating the Glass VC members like shit. So it started with Katie. She was dragging her into like the Bus VC, pressing Katie so bad to the point that Katie started to cry and just would not go back in any of the VCs.
Katie is the one who was soft doxed in the Lolcow Bus VC the other day. One of the reasons it got taken away very briefly. She's also that intern who Amberlynn bragged about getting fired. Yes, I know she did go on Jordy and give an interview, but I don't blame her, to be honest. She was getting told by the main star, the main talent of the network, that she was going to get fired. Why should she show loyalty to the LCU? It's pretty clear they didn't care about her and her well-being.
And then it happened with Tom. So the other night with Tom, they kept pulling Tom into the Fluff VC. He's currently like a Glass VC cash cow. They kept pulling him into the Fluff VC and then pressing him. It was like Gemini, Ron, apparently Gigi was there too. I'm not sure who Olive was there, but he kept saying, stop dragging me in here. They kept dragging him in. They've been pressing him about his age to show proof about that when none of them are mods. Why are they questioning any of that bullshit to begin with? And why are they harassing Glass members specifically?
Amberlynn Reed, you just do too fucking much. Like, you already get what you want. Why?
I'm like, I'm not shit in this community, right? I'm brand new. If I did that, I would get fired with the fuck quickness.
If you did that, I would just take your host role, probably.
That's what I'm saying.
no shit, I wish
Real.
I'd take
To
that
be fair.
bitch's
Like you
host
did
role.
with Fupa. Like you literally did with Fupa when she was doing it to Southern.
But yeah.
Mhm.
So, like, look, my job is to, like, help and wrangle and manage these hosts. Some of them are harder to manage than others. Amberlynn Reed is incredibly fucking difficult, and I'm dealing with not only her, but her entire community on a pretty consistent basis.
And when I went to talk to ALR in Fluff as you were on Cracked, and I was told she had special permission from Keen to pull people into separate VCs.
Apparently, it was
Wait.
for the
Special
purpose of a
permission?
meeting,
That's what
but they were
people
literally
being
playing
told.
Mary Kill in there.
Yeah, nah, it's not okay. Basically, what's happening, in my opinion, is Amberlynn Reed didn't have enough control over her hug box, so now she's using, an extra VC? And she's dragging fucking members in there to jump them, is what it sounds
And
like
none
from
of
what I
these-
understand.
None of these.
The fact that in 2026 we're getting the cult leader Lynn era for us is so wild. I also have a theory that all the recording that's going on in the Lolcow bus VC is from one of Amberlynn's Am babies who's just pretending to be an Am baby, but just trying to get more information, more dirt on Amberlynn to expose to the world, which always happens. I feel an Alexis situation coming. Like, that's what my vibes are picking up from all this Discord mess. Because she's just not getting, like, followers, members on the Discord to, like, be in her little posse. No, she's getting other hosts from other shows to do her dirty work who do not have the protection Amberlynn does. So if they catch any heat, they're gonna totally give up everything they know.
People have fluff cash cows either.
And we got a donation today on our stream telling us that she was purposely picking members that she thought were her favorites from Bus and like excluded. So the whole Bus VC is full, but she's dragging like people she likes into Fluff to have this like private combo.
No, it's not just the people she likes. No, it has nothing to do with that. She's just playing choosy. She has a lot of trauma, and choosy brings her peace. And there's no better way to play choosy than actually using real people instead of stickers. You guys just don't understand trauma.
Keen did say on Bust that there is ALR favoritism, but she wasn't going to bait him into breaking NDA when she asked what it was.
I saw her
Okay,
fucking
I'm about
smirk. No, I saw her fucking smirk.
Yeah.
So what that meant was, hey, bitch, you already get away with murder. Do you want to talk about it right now? Or do you want to cut and run and have a good fucking show? He gave her the opportunity, and she said, yes, daddy. And she fucking kept it moving, bro. Because there's definitely some favoritism.
Here's what it
Of course
comes
there
down
is.
to. Here's what it comes down to. I threatened to kill somebody this week as a bit. You know, I never truly meant it, but I'm one of the very few people that can make a joke like that, right? Amberlynn Reed can occasionally do shit that the rest of us can't do. So could I. So could Jordy. Billy, probably. Tina, definitely. The rest of you motherfuckers got to stay your ass in line. But you can't host abuse. I ain't done that. I haven't mod abused.
I'm
ain't
sure
done
you've
that.
host abused.
Jordy
at one point
didn't
in
do
time.
that. No, I've
Yeah.
never. No, I look. If
Actually,
I don't like,
I
that's
guarantee
bullshit.
you've done it
I
before.
leave.
Wait.
Bullshit, Boogie.
No,
I guarantee
don't
you've
try
done
to
it.
The
go to VCs and
reason,
block people. I don't
the
do that
reason
shit.
why hosts aren't allowed to time out or kick is because of Buggy and Wings back in
Those
the old
wings,
days of the
right.
Discord
Those
where they would
wings
kick
are-
people.
Yep, I remember.
It was
Wings are-
both of you.
Time I popped into the Fluff VC to see why everyone from the Bus VC was complaining about ALR being there. I was immediately harassed and then booted. I didn't say one word or type in the side chat, and Spriggy is a crown for Glass.
Okay.
So
So it's difficult.
ALR's kicking people out of other people's VCs?
Yes.
Right.
She comes into our VC and specifically does it when I'm not there to cause issues. Because she knows I'm the one who's going to
I've never once booted her. I let her like speak her piece, and then she's on her fucking way.
Amberlynn Reed, if your double wide ass is watching, I think you should come up here and deal with these accusations because they're not going to stop. You're actually affecting paying members. So when you start affecting people in the Discord,
Rats.
Amber, it's my
Yeah.
fuck job to deal
I'll
with
tell
your
you-
dumb ass.
One of our pay pigs is refusing to join the server because of this shit. Like, that's bullshit. She pays $100 a fucking month and can't even join the server because of the shit with Amber. Like, that's
And Amber
not
ain't
fair.
coming up here. Amber ain't coming up here, and I'll tell you why. Because she knows she did it. She has no fucking defense. We got logs of her for doing it. So she's not going to come up here because there's no defense to doing this dumb shit.
Of course, we believe she's done it, right? The problem isn't that she's done it. It's like, why? Why is she doing this? Why is she going in other people's VCs? She can't even control her own fucking VC.
Successful. That's why she's mad. Glass is fucking successful, so she tries to fucking take from our members, try to make them feel like shit, so that they don't want to member up and do all this shit for Glass the way they are. That's why she's doing it specifically to Glass members.
Now, are we really surprised by any of this? No. I'm pretty sure what happened was Amberlynn was just like, oh, you know what? No one can record this stuff, so I'm fine. The problem is, it's been revealed that if you're being harassed in the Discord, you are allowed to document it to show to the other mods. So now there's all these screenshots that have piled up showing Amberlynn's behavior. Now, I'm sure she's gonna like blame one of the other hosts that were with her for doing these things. I think that's one of the reasons why she's been collecting these more obscure hosts on the network that channels don't really do well. They're not monetized. You know, they're desperate to have some type of clout and attention from someone as notable as Amberlynn because it's going to benefit their career. It'll be interesting to see how Amberlynn responds to all this directly because now there's no more, you can't pass it off. Paying members are being affected and it's been multiple members. Not even Keemstar can ignore this. So we'll see how it all plays out. Until next time, I'm Rin, and this has been the Gulags. I'll see you on the next upload.